Okay, so now is a perfect time to tell you guys about this here rig. So it is a 1969 Camaro on a 76 K1500 Blazer frame. And how I got this is I bought a rear end for my GTO about a year ago. And the guy's house who I went to had this here minty box in the backyard. I was like, whoa, what is that? So a year later, fast forward, I started doing YouTube. I thought, what is a good video? I brainstormed. I remembered that the fella had this here car. So I called him up, still had it, made a deal, trailered it home. And then there it sat for a month, 3 months or so. And now here it is. We're working on it. I got the car to do what I'm doing it with. So long time coming for this rig. So let me tell you guys about it. As you guys could tell, it's got 5 tires. It's got a spare. They're 37-inch Super Swampers. These quarters are stretched tremendously, because when he used to drive it back in the day and he used to flex, the tires used to go up in the wheel well, so he had to cut the quarters to make the tires fit. I mean, this thing is like basically rust free, you know. Here we go on the inside. Not too bad. This is where it gets pretty bad. There's no floor. As you guys can tell, I mean, how much that dips down. Yeah, there's like no floor in this rig. But it's disgusting in here. I was gonna vacuum it out and maybe care about it, but I don't care about it. It's caged, which is pretty crazy. There's absolutely no back seat. Hold on, there's a train coming. So there's absolutely no back seat. He destroyed the trunk. There's absolutely no trunk left in this thing. And the doors, they're actually not factory, but they're actually 69 Camaro steel doors. These are not fiberglass. Not fiberglass. This guy worked in a body shop, so he actually cut the doors himself, welded them, and then made them himself, so which is pretty impressive. I thought they were like aftermarket fiberglass doors, but they are not. So he actually restored this thing back in the 90s. I'll actually upload some pictures. He used to be a body guy. He restored it, and then 7 years ago he parked it, and then there it sat. And then lucky me, I came and bought it. So lucky I am, huh? But yeah, it's nothing really crazy. It's just 69 Camaro body on a K1500 Blazer frame with 37-inch Super Swampers. And inside this rig, for a motor and tranny, it has a Good Wrench 350 crate motor in it. So it's not the factory motor. Now it's got a turbo 350 tranny as usual. Very common transmission, just like everyone else has. It's got a radiator, obviously, that we put water in it. I'm not putting coolant in it. It's got a Corporate 14 rear and a Dana 60 front axle, from what I remember, I think. We had to take the rear wheels off to get this thing on the trailer, because it was too wide to go in between the actual wheel wells itself on the trailer. But other than that, it's a great rig. You know, it's great for someone who doesn't need it, I guess. But if you need it, I mean, it's cool. It's nostalgic, whatever they say these days. Nothing really crazy about it. It's got sunroofs. It's got 2 sunroofs, which is awesome. Ventilation. As you can see, the floor is not flooring, and neither are the rockers. You know, like, give it a little, like, hold on. Check it out. Minty rig. So yeah, not much to it. It's all glass windshield that's shattered, fiberglass windows, fiberglass rear window, batteries in the back, as you guys saw. And that's about it. So I think I'm gonna air down the tires, get it ready to do what we're gonna do, and leave it at that. All right, so we're gonna fire this thing. We got the jerry can in the passenger seat. Pat's dumping the good old 2-stroke oil down the carburetor. And if this thing fires the tires, we're gonna take it down the road. If it's got brakes, you know, whatever.
You don't need brakes, kid.
If it does the thing, it does the thing. If it doesn't do the thing, it don't do the thing. But we're gonna drive it. Way too much, brother.
Well, it kind of all splurged out at once.
Brake lights on. That.
What?
Hit the push to start.
Yeah.
There's a fire.
Oh, it's
Fire department's right down the road.
Yeah.
Have someone lay under the hood with a water.
All right, so we just did some like, you know,
Connect the water. Oh, no.
we basically just took sandpaper to like the connections in the distributor and poured some two-stroke oil down it. Made sure the batteries got voltages, and then we fired it off real quick and it fired. So now we're gonna put more two-stroke oil down it, and we're gonna fire it again, and then we're gonna drive down the street with no brakes.
No way.
So here we go.
Wait,
Hold on.
why don't you take that out of the filter and make sure
It's not going up there, though.
Well, what you do to kind of repair the mechanical fuel pumps is you
Kick it.
pour fuel down the other end. What? Yeah, because it brings back like. If
What do you want, the two-stroke oil?
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you leave that on a plug and we'll see with it?
You could just look through the filter.
Yeah, if the filter itself is clogged.
No, it's open like that. Got some more two-stroke oil for this rig. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, yo, let me just let it crank.
Run it off a water bottle full?
Go ahead.
Or
let
just
it
keep
crank.
cranking it.
Yeah, and remember how long
Just
it
keep
took
cranking it
my
until
car?
it builds up.
His battery's dying.
Okay. It's about 4 days, 5 weeks, 6 days, whatever, however long since the last clip of this car. We have a carburetor on this thing, and the carburetor ain't carbureting. So I bought a rebuild kit to make the carburetor carburate. I'm gonna attempt to rebuild the carburetor. I've never rebuilt the carburetor my whole entire life. So I'm gonna rebuild the carburetor, and we're gonna slap it on, and hopefully this thing's gonna run and drive by Saturday. I am probably, it's getting uncomfy. I'm just gonna take it off. Oh boy. I'm gonna take it off, start to rebuild it, probably finish rebuilding it tomorrow because I got stuff to do tonight, and hopefully run over a car on Saturday. Wasn't supposed to say that. Shh. So, I'm just gonna start it, not finish it till tomorrow. This is gonna be awesome. This thing also needs a starter, but we're gonna try to avoid that. So here we go. So I was like, I'm gonna listen to my intrusive thoughts and buy it. I enjoy putting myself through terror to buy something. It's fun. It's exciting. Brings in the light of, buying a good old rig like this. Bringing them back to life. Take this cotter pin out. Because what else would be holding on the throttle cable? The whole damn run. Oh yeah, see? Look at that little guy. Not little anymore. And now this thing, oh yeah, it came right off. See? I'm not gonna use a line wrench for that. Because I'm too lazy to get up. As you can tell, there go my wrenches. As you can tell, I look pretty comfortable right now. Up. Oh yeah, cracked that one right way loose. Whoop. You betcha this is a pain. Now there's gonna be tools missing after this. And none of the bolts are gonna go on, right? I betcha. No. We'll just pop it off the filter for now. Oh, that fuel's clean. Okay. Ah, choke? You don't need that. Oh, vacuum's connected. You don't need vacuum either, where we're going. Get that out of there. Oh, there's the auto turn spring. And then I'll put my hat over that for now. Okay, now let's go rebuild this carburetor. Okay, so I don't think the accelerator pump's working. I don't know, I'm not a carb expert, but we're gonna say whatever, forget about it. We're gonna borrow a carburetor from my friend Nick with the 70 money right there, and we are gonna put his carburetor on without him knowing. He's got one off his 350 square body. Hot in here. It's the same thing. I'm gonna borrow it, and when he needs it for his square body, I'll give it back. So, I'm not dealing with this carburetor issue. So I just like to get things over with. So, I think this is a story for another day. Made progress. We got the fuel cell in. Yeah. Yup. That's it. That's all we did. I mean, it was trial and error. So we found out that I can't rebuild the carb. And I found out that it doesn't work. Honestly, don't care. I'm trying to sell this thing anyway to some fortunate fella who would be grateful enough to own a 69 4x4 Camaro. And who wouldn't want to own this, you know? It's a great car for your kids, you know? Great high school car, first car. It's a great, you know, take your girlfriend to prom car. It's a great get married in car. It's a great everything car, you know? There's nothing wrong about this here rig. So we're gonna go ahead and clean up. It's pretty late. I gotta go home. We'll worry about this here rig tomorrow. And then that here Tahoe needs an oil change tomorrow and brakes. And then my GTO needs I gotta put push rods in and then adjust all the rockers for the third time this month. And then if that Camaro runs, then that there Impala is getting Go. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, throttle it. Alright, let go. So it idled. I mean, the throttle, I think, idles to the moon for some reason. But I mean, this thing is clearly a minty box. So we're gonna fix that idle issue. The throttle gets a little stuck.
Yeah, there's a big hole in the front.
And we're gonna go ahead and maybe drive this thing. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, right. Oh, I hope it has gears and brakes. All right, we are in the captain's seat. Oh, wow. That throttle sticks.
Coming out.
There we go. That thing is pinned open. It'll break free.
Wait, is your radiator work?
Oh, I don't know.
Fluid in it? If you're gonna go and drive, man. Let me turn the camera.
Okay, so the radiator was empty. Doing it the right way. Just put in real coolant in it.
Oh yeah.
Curious.
Mother Nature's coolant.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's gonna leak out of anywhere. Well, there's a vice grip. I'm gonna put power steering fluid in it now, because no way it had power steering fluid, or power steering in general. So Nikki's putting God's juice in there. It's the dinosaurs. It's probably gonna. Well, there was training fluid in it. It just was super dry. So, well, now that's DOT approved, and so is the water on the intake. We're gonna go ahead and ignore the tranny leak, and maybe drive this thing out of the lot. All right, we're gonna try this again. 100%, 60% all the time, whatever the saying is. Theoretically, it should work. Will it work? Probably not. Here we go. In the captain's seat for the 5th time today. Oh yeah, no brakes now.
Oh, maybe they loosened up.
Oh! Oh! That power steering is crazy. You guys hear that? I don't think there's a thermostat in it. Unless it's really hot. Okay, take 5, 6, 7, 8. There's cat poop right here.
What?
There's cat poop right here. I mean, she's going somewhere. I don't know if it's somewhere quick or it's going somewhere. I don't know where it's going. But I mean, we'll drive this out and see what it does. I'm a little scared. It's gonna be interesting. You guys believe this, huh? I mean, I can't believe it. It's definitely unique. You gotta check the tranny fluid. Check the tranny fluid. I'll go grab some. You wanna check it? We have manual transmission fluid We have automatic transmission fluid.
Don't put the manual.
Yeah. And we'll have Dex Merc. This is gonna be like a collage of training fluid. You like
I
a,
only need like a few floors.
well, all these
I
aren't
have
full.
some Dex Merc in my trunk.
Oh, this is gear lube. We don't want to use that.
I might have Dex Merc in my trunk.
Well, this is ATF.
Is it?
So a quart of ATF will do the thing.
So it's not one of them. It's not.
Yeah, it's perfectly red. Here we go. Oh, see? We give our vehicles good treatment.
I guess so.
You know? Look at that. Like it's never been used before. Maybe that's why it wasn't leaking. Because there wasn't any in it. I was like, huh, this leak stopped.
Yeah. Where's the other one?
It says ATF on it too. How much was it? Empty?
Looks pretty empty.
Oh, so we'll give it like 4 quarts or whatever we have. That's good. It's like 4 quarts. Should be plenty. Well, these things. I have a little. Think that's enough? Better than nothing.
Yeah, better than less.
Wow. It's definitely loving this. You know? It's enjoying it. That belt looks like. Here we go, fellas and ladies. Rock on. I'm a little scared. This got brakes like better than my Tahoe. I mean, like, the power steering is immaculate. I mean, I've never felt such a nice rig in my life. Like Mrs. Steal Your Girl over here. Up. Well, died just in time. Nick's gonna take a seat in his
Home sweet home, man.
Yep. Put this red key on. And right up. Like it never left the showroom floor. Here we go.
Let's go down.
No. Oh. Alright, well, we're going down the street in our brand new rig. It's got a sunroof. Look at us. Who would have thought? I mean, we are driving. We're gonna make a left. I mean, this is just pretty sick. The fuel gauge works.
Does it?
No. Come on, don't die on me. I mean, I just can't believe it. This thing sat for 7 years in the woods of a county not too far from us. And with some carburetor work, with some sanding down the files on the distributor, and this runs like it just like left the showroom floor. But it's an 76K 1500 frame on a 69 Camaro body. What are we gonna do with it? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna maybe think about looking at the oil. Check the coolant level when it cools down, check the training fluid, and this thing is good for tomorrow, I think. So I'm really excited, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.